What if I told you you could launch a six-figure software empire in just 7 days using proprietary AI? No coding, no developers, just pure profit on autopilot. That's the hook. Now let's take a look at the schematic. Today we are deconstructing CourseIQ, a masterclass in digital arbitrage that turned a $497 monthly subscription into $1 million ecosystem. Now, to understand CourseIQ, you have to understand its architect, Luke Sherrill. 14 years in digital marketing, but his pedigree isn't in making money. It's in functional neurology. This is a pivot from what he learned in school to what he's doing as a career. He realized that selling the picks and shovels to gold miners is mathematically superior to actually digging for gold. CourseIQ is the shovel. This is a pattern established in the 1840s in San Francisco during the gold rush. All right, seriously, let's do a reality check on the brand identity. If you search for CourseIQ, you'll find a golf app and a controversial AI learning tool called Coursive. This is something called identity collision. This leakage in brand authority is a critical failure point. For a sovereign evaluator, the lesson is simple. If your name isn't unique, you're paying for your competitors' mistakes, because people will be confused and get lost. Now, let's dissect the black box. CourseIQ isn't a custom software tool. It's a prompt wrapper built on GoHighLevel, a white label marketing platform. This platform keeps showing up in a lot of different business organizations. Now, the AI-powered product builder is not a proprietary neural network. It's a curated library of ChatGPT prompts. Think of it like the Jurassic Park Visitor Center. It's a polished interface over commoditized tech. All right. Now, let's start with the way his funnel works. The funnel begins with a self-liquidating offer. The six-figure launch lab for $37. This isn't for profit. It's to offset the cost of Facebook ads that will bring you here. Now, the core engine itself is an $83 monthly subscription. This is the ecosystem trap. The templates provided only work within the CourseIQ environment, which lives on GoHighLevel. So let's look at the unit economics. With 3,300 members and a blended long-term value, a 1.2 million revenue claim is just not plausible. It's predictable. Okay? All right. Now, there's going to be some friction. Reddit is rife with astroturfing allegations, manufacturer reviews designed to drown out complaints about hidden costs. There's a lot of negative feedback out there. Okay? Now, if you are an IT professional, you can start to see some technical debt here. Relying on GoHighLevel means you are at the mercy of their uptime and their pricing, and it's not a cheap system. Furthermore, the AI-generated content risk is real. If users flood the market with low-quality chatbot courses, the market will correct. Churn follows. What that means is that people buy less. Prices drop. Value is harder to find. So is it a scam? No, it's a high-velocity arbitrage model. It's the strategic assembly of existing tools wrapped in a compelling narrative. Now, you're a sovereign evaluator. You're in charge of your decisions. How do you replicate this without the reputational risk? So phase one is infrastructure. You need something like GoHighLevel Agency Pro. That's the $497 a month. Now, you don't target course creators. That's a red ocean. That's full of sharks. There's blood in the water. You need to find a vertical with high transaction value and low technical literacy. Examples would be solar installers, medical spas, HVAC, any of these kind of smaller businesses. Then you build a snapshot, a pre-configured sub-account with every funnel and automation they need. You aren't selling a software. You're selling a business in a box, a done-for-you business. Now, your AI is the prompt library. You bridge the complexity gap by giving them the exact inputs for their specific niche, because you're targeted on their niche and not generic businesses. Now, the Trojan Horse strategy. Your $37 training must be technically incomplete without your $97 software. The logic must be, I'll show you how, but my tool does it for you. And to scale, you need ads, meta ads. Budget $50 a day for testing. Your goal is to break even on the front end. The profit is the recurring SaaS revenue, not the initial sales. So total startup capital is roughly $1,500 and a significant amount of sweat equity, or $10,000 if you're too busy to just build snapshots yourself and want to hire it out. So what's the verdict? CourseIQ is a blueprint for the modern SaaSpreneur. It's not about the code, it's about the curation of the workflow. It's a complicated system that requires money to get started. But the system is logical, the math is sound. The only variable is the niche you choose to dominate. Build accordingly.